One of the most remarkable parts of One Nation's recent rise is how long its tenure in politics has been. Now that One Nation has surged to overtake even the Labor government in some polls, David Oldfield has been writing about where he thinks it should go next. As the party's co-founder, why do you think One Nation has had this resurgent success? That's really interesting analysis. So you don't think it's some kind of strategy that led to this rise. You think it's the protest vote, that people are parking or putting their votes in the column of One Nation in reaction to the other parties. How much of the support represented in the polls do you think One Nation can hold on to, given the election, well, it could be 18 months or even shorter, depends on, of course, when the Prime Minister decides to call it. Is it soft support as you see it? You've expressed concern that One Nation is actively and aggressively discouraging support from traditional Labor voters, that they've kind of lost that approach, which is actually focusing also on voters who would traditionally vote for Labor. What do you think they're doing wrong in terms of appealing to voters who would vote for Labor? Now, you and Pauline Hanson obviously had a very public bust-up, let me describe it that way, not go through all the ins and outs. But you see her on the hustings now. She's been in the public eye for such a long period of time. She has a hostile relationship with the media. Do you think that's wise, or should she open herself to scrutiny from anyone? Succession planning. Now, Pauline Hanson, I've got to say, just from observing and watching her in the parliament, seems like she has a lot of energy. She's in her 70s and, you know, like, life is finite for all of us. Succession planning, who do you see as the most potentially, you know, compelling next One Nation leader?